遅くにいらしても温かいコーヒーを楽しんでいただけ。どうぞ。迷った時はコーヒーを飲みに来てください。
そこだ。任用創生。はい。任用創生。任用創生。
Hey, what's going on? Oh, okay.
そこだ。
Enjoy.
任用創生。ロート生。
ちろん準備は終わってますよね。
俺はジャイト。装備を探してる？いいのがあるっすよ。
行くぞ行くぞ。
大尉のローナです。ハイツが問題を起こしたら、まず私に知らせ。さらにもう一本。全部嘘ですよね。聞いてください。分かり合え。さらにもう一本。永遠に見れるなら分かり合え。大尉のローナです。ハイツが問題を起こしたら、まず私に知らせてください。さらにもう一本。見れるなら風のように。
助けてくれてありがとう。まだ終わりじゃない。さあ続けよう。
はあ、よいしょ。ふん、よいしょ。
な頑張ろう。
Yeah, I'm live. Hey, welcome. Who was the favorite for the match? Because I'm guessing since you're back, it must have ended 2-1. Oh, Bayern was... Oh, okay. So Mbappe isn't like a guaranteed favorite. Only 2 shots on a full match? Sounds... What is his average? Or like, what's a reasonable amount for someone of his stature to have? Plus 7 and 10. Oh, crap. I actually don't know the rosters of each team. The only one person I know is Mbappe, because it was huge news, right? What was he on? PSG? So when he went from PSG to Real Madrid, that was huge news. That's the only reason why I know he's there. Otherwise, I actually don't know who's on any like roster. No, I know Harry Kane. I don't know what team he's on. So he's on Bayern Munich. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. He sniped a goal today from outside the penalty box. I have a question for you. Would you say you're very knowledgeable about soccer to the point where you could create a top 25 best players in the world list? Or okay, maybe 25 is a lot, but like you could make a top 5 list, top 10 list because like you do know all the players. So like, would you say you're that knowledgeable about it? Okay, I have a question I want to ask you then. Hold on, but only if I can find this list. Let me see. So I don't know if you saw. So actually, my favorite show, sports talk show, is called First Things First, and they are on the network that's going to host the TV network that's going to play a lot of the matches for the World Cup. So even though they are not soccer fans, part of their job is to talk about soccer, you know, to drum up interest. And recently they had a segment called Top 26 Players Who Will Define the 2026 World Cup. I don't know if you saw this because it did go viral around the world because they got roasted like crazy. Like people knowledgeable about soccer just like can't help but roast them. So but I feel like they roasted them. Well, here's my question. Here's the question I want to ask you. I'll give you the list. I'll give you the list. But the question I want to ask you is, did they roast them because, like, obviously it's not a good top 26 players list because that's not the list, right? The list is top 26 players who will define the World Cup, not the top 26 best players playing in the World Cup. But my question to you is even if the criteria is top 26 players who will define the World Cup, is it still a bad list? So I want to give you the list, but I want to give it to you in an easy to look at format. So okay, here we go. This is an easy to look at format. So they did a whole show, like 30-minute show, just talking about each player from number 26 to number 1. So again, it says 26 players who will define the 2026 World Cup. It does not say. Okay, here's the thing though. This Instagram post is misleading, actually, because in their YouTube video, it says top 26 players who will define the 2026 World Cup. Okay? So, anyway, I feel like people didn't see the who will define the World Cup. They only saw the top 26 players. That's why they got so mad. But I want to ask you, even if it is top 26 players who will define the World Cup, is it still a bad list? Again, it's who will okay. So first of all, we have to define then, or we have to what does it mean? Who will define the World Cup? Okay, if you ask me, what does it mean? Players who will define the World Cup, like people who will be difference makers, people who people want to watch. So even if that's the list, according to your first sentence, actually, it's still a bad list. Then, your first reaction tells it all. I don't even think you need to explain. So that's what I wanted to know. These four American players will not define anything. Okay, can we agree that at least Pulisic should be on the list, though? Maybe not the other three, but can we agree at least Pulisic should be on the list? No. Okay, then I don't know, man. I have nothing to add to this conversation, then. I just wish like someone should make a top 15 players who will define the NBA playoffs, so I could understand such a list. I guess like for example, oh my god, I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you mad, but for example, if someone made a list like top 20, top 15 players who will define the NBA playoffs, but they put Steph Curry on the list, maybe that's the same thing as putting Christian Pulisic on this list. That guy ain't gonna do shit this playoffs. that's the feeling. Now, I know he's a great player, historically great, popular. Nah, he's not gonna do shit this playoffs. So I guess that's the feeling people got when they look at this list. I'm just trying to like see how I can understand like why people got so mad. I don't want you to like make a list of 20, but like at least top five. Like, do you want to give me your top five of players who will define this year's World Cup? The difference is you understand NBA more than you, so I would not be as mad as seeing this abomination. No, but again, anyway, I want someone to make that kind of list so I can understand it. Because this list, I don't understand it at all because I don't know the players. For example, if I were to make NBA list, I might even put like Victor Wembanyama #1, even though he's most likely not going to win the championship, but he's going to define the playoffs because he's an up and comer, very good defensive player, very good offensive player, very high expectations. A lot of people want to see how far he's going to go. So even if he's not gonna win it all, I still think he's gonna define the playoffs. You know, he's gonna be like someone everyone wants to watch. So that like so I would put him at number 1. So he's not the best player, but according to what I think defining of series means, I think he defines it.
会えて嬉しいな。よろしくね。
But then I imagine a lot of people will be pissed off when they saw that. They'd be like, "What? This guy, like, he doesn't even have any playoff experience," and blah blah blah. Like, they're gonna go on and on about like things that don't matter. So, yo, what's up, Crowd Viper? Dude, I started watching anime today. Dude, it's hilarious. The one I said yesterday that I said I want to give it a try. I watched like 10 minutes today though. But I like it so far. It's the one with the delinquent girl? What do they call it? The klutzy class monitor and the girl with the short skirt. Oh, oops. Hopefully it stays good, cause I tend to drop a lot of anime. Cause they start out good and then kind of fall off. By the way, look at DE. Look at how busy this is. Do you see this? Doesn't this look like a very, very like populated MMO? I think there's a big update this week. Maybe that's why. Actually, no. Maybe there's always people anyway. Look at this. Yeah. It should be the Peta brooch update. Anyway, let me switch game though. I have to do a shorter stream today because I think in like 1 hour or 1.5 hours I have to like some family thing I have to go to. So let me see. But I don't know exactly. I don't know what time exactly I'll get off. No Genshin Impact today though, right? I think Genshin Impact has maintenance right now. Yeah, tomorrow. You're not gonna stay up? I guess it's too late for you. It's really late for you, huh? Like 3 a.m. when the server comes back up? Oh, it is still tomorrow, actually. It is still tomorrow, sorry. For me, it's still today. But for you, even if you stayed up, it's still tomorrow. It usually comes back up around like 9:30, 10 o'clock my time. Alright, correct list. 1, Yamal. 2... Well, I don't even know who this is. How do you even say this? Olise? 3, Rapinha. 4, Haaland. 5, Dembele. 6, Mbappe. 7... I don't even know how to say it. Zadoe. 8, Bruno. 9, Pedri. 10, Harry Kane. Olise. Interesting. So I only recognize half this list. But now I know who to watch for. That is at least your top 10 that's going to define this year's World Cup. By the way, it's getting to the best for me. It's getting to the best time of the year because this week is the last week of the NBA regular season, and then next week is the play-in tournament. So it's not the playoffs yet. It's like the last 4 teams trying to make it into the actual playoffs. There's like a little mini tournament, and then next weekend, my favorite time of the year. I get so excited. I think it's like April 17 or something. The actual playoffs begins. Oh, my favorite time of the year. So I'm getting excited. You're always just following the playoffs? Wait. You follow the NBA playoffs? Wait, I didn't know that. What? How come we never talk about the NBA then? Yeah, I'm a huge NBA fan. I mean, regular season is hard to follow because like 9 out of every 10 games is a blowout. Right? Only like 1 out of every 10 games will be like interesting or a close game or a meaningful game. So it's hard to watch the regular season. But see, that's why I said playoffs, favorite time of the year, best games. Oh yeah. Yeah, time zone difference. Ah, you're rooting for the Spurs? 60 wins. That's very impressive. Did not expect them to win 60 games this season. Spurs, model of consistency. Not because Wimby is there. Yeah, let me ask you. Wimbenyama, is that how French people pronounce it? Wimbenyama? I like how they put Messi up top and Anka struggling even in the MLS. I mean, I'm sure someone who will bring many eyeballs is probably a big part of the criteria. So like Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe. I feel like when you look at this list, you can see how Americans think and how Americans think differently than the rest of the world. Joke, it's totally because you're rooting for the Spurs because he's there. Nah, okay, so your would you say your favorite player is Wembanyama or just that's the guy you watch the most? The list should be named top ones that's gonna be watched. Uh I agree with that. Like I definitely think the name of the list is what made a lot of people who are actually knowledgeable about soccer very annoyed. Like yeah, if they change, like I agree with you. If they change the list to top 26 players that will bring viewership to the World Cup. But that's American sports media, right? American sports media is always never tell the truth, uh say things just for clicks. He's French, so you root for him. By the way, I want to ask you, is his name Wimbenyama? Because a lot of people say Wimbenyana, but Wimbenyana is absolutely wrong, right? His full name is Victor Wembanyama. But you know, he's actually really popular here. Super popular. He's really good though. Like objectively speaking. He's actually really good. That's what I mean by he's popular, because popular players are the ones who win. So like when I say he's popular, it's also, you know, it means he's a winner. What's really funny is to see his block someone shot without jumping, which happens like 5 times a game. You know, he got hurt yesterday, so it is a really like worrying thing about him. You know, hope he can not get hurt so easily, because he's in his 3rd season but already been sidelined many times. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's no news today about what happened either. He needs to, you know, the sad part is, he needs to play one more game to win Defensive Player of the Year. And it would suck if he can't play at least one more game. Because he got injured during his 64th game. Wow, you know what's really stupid? Actually, he already played 65 games this year because of the NBA Cup. But NBA Cup Finals doesn't count. That's so dumb. Wait a second, NBA Cup game doesn't count? Oh, that's really stupid. They should change that rule. Were you a fan of the NBA before Victor Wembanyama? Or did you start following the NBA because of Victor Wembanyama? I used to follow the NBA a few years ago and came back recently because of Wemby. Got it. I actually started watching again because it's, you know, it's so funny how this is the same time. I think Gotti, the same time you started watching too. I started watching it again during the Warriors Celtics final in 2022. And I've been watching ever since. You remembered with a cousin, we watched a game between the Warriors and the Cavaliers for Christmas, and the game was crazy. Which are you talking? Oh, you're talking about like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Warriors, Cavaliers? Well, do you remember what year it was?
救済をもたらす青い鳥よ
Yo, actually, the last time I watched basketball was 2016. So from 2016 to 2022, I stopped watching basketball. So that's what, like 6 years I stopped watching basketball. So the last thing I watched was the when LeBron James won, they beat the 73-win Warriors team, which is unfortunate because I root for history. It would have been like, actually, it's history either way, right? Like 73-win Warrior team wins a championship, or LeBron James gets one for Cleveland. Like either way.
警戒を
But yeah, that's the last time I watched. So you watched 2018?
入力申請を授ける
Oh, it was 2016. Yeah, yeah. So
最初のご加護これが最初の祝福
LeBron James won his NBA Finals with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yeah, 10 years ago. Yep. And then I stopped watching basketball because I got interested in other things. I don't even know how I started getting interested in basketball again. I don't remember what happened. I must have saw some free games or something and then got like drawn back in. You got into football because of your uncle? Oh, I have a story about Steph Curry. He also supports United since like 2001. But how did he get you in? Like because you were watching with him, or like he made you watch? Or like he said to you, "You're a United fan now." What's United? Oh, you started watching with him? So, you know how like sports betting is so prevalent? And it actually got me like trying it. So there was one season, like I tried betting on some games. And I would like the way I would bet is like I would do like player like over like shoot, like for example Jason Tatum 3-point makes, Jalen Brunson 20 points, at least 20 points, like something like that's how I would bet, right? And then one day I bet Steph Curry 25 points or more, and he got 24 points, and I was like, yo, this shit is rigged. If Steph Curry can't get 25 points, this shit is rigged. So I stopped betting. That was the moment I stopped betting. If Steph Curry couldn't get 25 points. Nah, that's just fake. It's good though. Betting is bad. Betting is really, really, really bad. So don't do it. But your goal is rage raiding me? Can he really have less than 25 points in a game? I mean, isn't he the average of 7 3-pointers per game? No, it's crazy. Like, When Steph Curry can't get you 25 points, just never bet again. (2025-2026) regular season stats: points 27.3, rebounds 3.5, assists 4.8, field goal percent 46.9. Now Steph Curry is nice. But he's old. He's old. So unfortunate. All things have to come to an end. Fun fact about LeBron, as if you recall correctly, he's the only player who played every role in this in his career. I didn't watch the season he played center though, because that was during that 6-year period I stopped watching. What's the average age in the NBA? You know what? I'll guess 27. But let me look it up. It's 26 to 27. But that's according to AI, which we can't be trusted, right? I don't know. I don't know what the best source for this is. Wait, what did you just write? Oh. Okay. Okay, all right. See you. Thanks for stopping by.
ルシラー先生はいらっしゃいますか？工学部の
Oh, I think I was muted. I hope you can recover it. Which generation do you have? Do you have one of the ones? Oh, wait. What is what's wrong with it? iPad 9? Is that one of the ones that has Apple Pen support? Oh, okay. I was just wondering. It has a home button. Oh wow, that's a blast from the past.
ここ
Yeah.
にいたのね。よしよし、いい子いい子。最初の愛が永遠に人々と共にありますように。
By the way, I hope you can fix it. I just saw a headline that reminded me of something you talked to me about how what separates a good team from a bad team, and you said, wait, actually, was that what we were talking about?
ありがとう。
Oh yeah, because I think like why is the United States not good enough, right? Like what makes the other teams better? And you said one thing is like, I think wait, did you say coaching or management or something? Sorry, I actually don't remember the exact conversation. But an NBA coach, like there's a headline today. He was trying to. This is an NBA coach, like an NBA head coach, okay, one of the highest positions in the NBA. He went to his team to try to motivate them, and he said, "Look at my resume. Google me. I took teams to playoffs and championships that weren't supposed to be there." So I think the message he was trying to send is like, if you believe in me, I can take you there. Like look at my history, look at my past. I've done it already, dude. Apparently the players did not like it. And this team is like bottom of the barrel. Like they lose so many games now because this must have happened. This must have happened early in the season. I think it's happened early in the season. Now we know why they lost so many games. I bet after they heard their coach say that, they're like, "Fuck this coach. We're not even gonna listen to him anymore. We'll just lose every single game." I've never had a concrete example of like what difference a coach makes until now. Doesn't sound that bad, to be honest. I think it comes across, well, you know what it is too. I'll say this. It also shows how soft American players are. So instead of defending the coach, I'll blast American society, American players. Like you see how soft they are. Did you know, if I'm not mistaken, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and this year 2026 is going to be 8 years in a row. Because this year is either going to be it's probably going to be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So 8 years in a row, the NBA MVP is not American. 8 years in a row now. And there's no American in sight that's going to win it. Because you see the American attitude is incredibly bad. By the way, do you watch any sports talk show hosts? So you say you listen in Arabic, right? So are there any like super popular like Arabic TV show hosts? I'm a big fan of sports shows, even though a lot of the things they say are like really stupid and really rage bait. But I like listening to them. But I wonder what sports shows around the world are like. If the mostly on YouTube, like content creators, but not talk shows. Okay, okay. Yes, someone who talks about United. He has like 2 million subs on YouTube. You like his analogies? Hold up, it's a whole show dedicated to only Manchester United. So what does he talk about? Wait, actually, no. Like, cause I feel like you have to talk about other things to fill time too. Maybe I'm mistaken. Like, can you really just talk about one team only? Huh? Let me think about that. Like, for example, could I talk about the New York Knicks? Nah, I think it's too much. Unless, is. Well, I guess there are, okay, because I've never watched these kind of channels that are dedicated to one team only. Because, like, these sports shows I watch, like, let's say it's a 2-hour show. In 2 hours, they'll probably talk about, like 10 different teams. So that's why, like, for me, it's hard to imagine, like, talking about one team only. The whole channel only for United. He streams every day and has a team who manages videos. Holy shit, you can't do that for one team only? Yo, maybe I gotta change my my plans. I'll talk about the New York Knicks only. Nah, just kidding. So does he ever get to do any collaborations? For example, does like anyone in the organization, Manchester or United organization, know him? And does he ever like they ever get to talk to them? Maybe visit or interview, stuff like that, exclusive stuff. They know him, but he rarely meets players or managers. Yeah, because I feel like when these channels get big enough, the teams do notice them. I mean, it makes sense because the teams will have their social media managers, so. He's always at his studio, reactions on matches and things. So tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like I would never be able to like do one show focused on one team only, because I feel like you can't only say good things. You have to say bad things too. But I'm not the kind of person that will ever like want to say a bad thing. So that's why I don't think I can like I could do this kind of thing. Like I think it's difficult. I think it's difficult to do this kind of thing because you gotta be able to say bad things too. So is it true with this channel you watch too? Like this guy says the good things, but it also says the bad things too. Like, you know, what the team is doing wrong, or even singling out players. Like, this player is underperforming so much, not worth his contract. Like, I can't say stuff like that. No, okay. 90% is just roasting the players. Okay, did not expect that. Well, shit, no wonder he's so popular. Remember when you said analogies? His top comments always say you won't see analogy like this on Sky Sports. I like good analogies too. One time he gave an example of how bad the higher ups treat our manager. He compares it to a porn star. Is this stuff like R-rated stuff then? sounds like it's not necessarily for the young audience. Like, if I were to be very vulgar for a moment, it sounds like he would say stuff like, "Man, this guy. Like the way they're treating him is like getting pounded in the ass over and over again with no lubricant." Stuff like that. He's English too, so he's English too, so most of his talk is about look at this fucking. Except in the really heavy accent, right? Oh, that's. Uh, I imagine that really heavy accent. Try. I don't know what happened. I think I got disconnected. Did my stream disconnect? I guess I don't know if my stream disconnected too.
よしよし、いい子いい子。
Oh yeah, I mean it's like my game is like frozen right now. No, I gotta say, like, one of the most unenjoyable things is when you have to do quests in this city. It actually bothers me a lot, but I haven't been showing it right in my streams. But yeah, the lag in this city is incredibly bad. Like an otherwise perfect game, but this is like one blemish. Actually, I think I should restart my game before it crashes. It's so noticeable too because you know I rotate through so many games. Not a single game has this problem. So when it happens this game, you know, it's extra frustrating. You can play ZZ on 2K and it will run way smoother than this. And it's so noticeable between players too. Like, are they not reading the feedback? Will you ever change the gacha rotation layout and play something like AAA games? Can you give me an example? Oh no, nah. I don't think I would. Basically, actually, I want a game with good multiplayer, but not like like team versus team, something like that, like an MMO. Like that's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. No, thanks for the question. Yeah, I appreciate it. Actually, I gotta say that you do watch, like you mentioned that YouTube channel you watch, right? And that you appreciate my stream. Like now that I know that that's kind of like your background of what you listen to, and that you appreciate my stream, it makes it even more meaningful. I like to think I do a good job of speaking, trying to be interesting. But you know, that's my background too. You know, I've been listening to radio for a very long. Actually, I started listening with the radio. Imagine listening to a radio. That's where I started listening to sports talk, and then now it's like YouTube and TV shows. But I would credit a lot of my speaking, or I would credit a lot of my ability to speak because I listen to radio a lot. I think the thing now though is just being able to play a game that is a lot of people play. Just waiting for that game to come out, and that I can have a large listening audience again. I appreciate it. You know the question mark? I used to get so annoyed when people like respond with like one question mark. But somehow I don't care about it anymore, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. I'm glad I'm out of that stage. But it used to make me so mad. Yo, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it elicits that kind of like feeling in me. No. Was I 6'7"? Wait, what? Six? Why are you saying 6'7"? But I don't get like somehow it doesn't trigger me anymore. It used to though.
まあこれも仕事のうちだよ。いつまでもグズグズしてはいられない。さあ、来い。糸貸せ。
I become more chill.
迅速に動こう。
You found good Wii Sports meme? What is it? Actually, memes make me mad. Because when someone like shares a meme but I don't understand, I get pretty mad. How did I get up there? Is he saying we just got beat up? Wait, where? Oh, the song? Oh, Actually, there's no subtitles. Or there's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's about time. Actually, no. I said that I would try to add some memory sticks to my computer. I should really do that. I should follow through on that. Oh, it's we just keep it up. We just keep it up. Just keep it up. But yeah, it does sound like we just get beat up. Just get beat up. We just keep it up. Just keep it up. Is there an elevator in here? How do I get up there? The green thing? I have to take this up there? We only had the wings. If only we had competent instructions. I have no idea, man. This is the gamer experience. You just run around in circles, not knowing how to do something, and then before you know it, an hour passes by, 2 hours passes by. The sun sets, the sun rises. The wings we had could solve 90% of the traversing problems in this place. Wow, so that, okay. Yo, what is your opinion on GOAT conversations? Like greatest of all time conversations? Like, would you be able to pick like a GOAT, or would you like argue that, oh no, like you like no, I don't know. Like for example, I ask you, oh Ronaldo. Okay, so you would say Ronaldo. Okay. What about basketball GOAT? Even though like you don't watch as much as I do, but do you have an opinion on who the basketball greatest of all time is? Because for me, that's the most prevalent debate. That's the one I encounter the most. But that one has a lot of varying opinions. LeBron or Jordan. For example, people argue that you shouldn't pick one GOAT. It has to be like each era, like the GOAT of each era. Because the game changes. I don't know if that's true in soccer though. Because in basketball, yeah, it's true. But maybe soccer doesn't have as much. Do you think soccer changed a lot over the years? But I actually feel like it's a sport that is it's more like immune to. Actually, I don't know. You're the expert. On the surface level, like my unknowledgeable self thinks that soccer is a game that is kind of immune to changes. While basketball has changed a lot over the past, 40 years. Yeah, football has been the same since its founding. Oh, what do you know when offsides was added? Because then, did that cause there to be a divide, or cause there to be what do you call it? Like a separator with the statistics, like statistics before offsides and statistics after offsides. And one more. Who should I? Lene. So you found out that the offside was almost as old as the founding of the game, but it was different changings.
これはしかもこういう特殊な無限軌道がついてるあの子がくれたプレッププログラムこんなに深い跡がこれはよし次はどこに向か
Looks like the general offside rule we have today was founded in 1990. Oh, hold up. So, was there a goal scorer that, like, I guess it might play into a best player argument if there's a player who scored a lot of goals before 1990, and then you would feel like they wouldn't be able to score as many goals after 1990 because of the offsides rule. A Pele. I don't know if you saw that argument before, but there's a lot of fans who debated on Pele's legitimacy of a great player because of this thing. No, actually, I never heard that specific argument before. Like how that, like, disqualifies him. So when people talk about soccer goats, I think the names I hear the most are, I believe it's Pele, Maradona, Messi and Ronaldo. Pele is definitely top 5. The 1 and 2 between Messi and Ronaldo. Hey, let me ask you. Okay. So I think that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time because it's purely eye test. Like, it's not about statistics. I mean, okay, obviously it's about success. I guess success is a big part of it, but I don't really care about, statistics. I think it's purely eye test. Like, just watch him play. The eye test. This guy is like a ridiculous athlete who won a lot. Like, watch him like fly and dunk. Watch him shoot. Like he perfected every aspect of playing basketball. Maybe not the 3-point shooting, but 3-point shooting wasn't as necessary back then anyway. So aside from 3-point shooting, this guy perfected every aspect of the game, and you can see it. Like his fluid movements, his acrobatics. So I guess for me, the GOAT conversation, eye test is a big criteria for me. So if you were to just go by eye test, so eye test is Messi. So that's what I want to ask you. So you answered me already. So if it's eye test, then you would say Messi. But statistically, it's Ronaldo. Interesting. See, I didn't know this, so I learned that. Nine 967 goals since 2020. Wait, what? Oh, since 2002. Okay, 2002. 967 goals since 2002. Hey, yo, I remember I came across this video of him. What was he doing? He was doing something in complete darkness. What was it? Was he like hitting headers in complete darkness or something? Was it something that crazy? Oh, wait, am I like misremembering things? I just remember he did a video in complete like pitch dark, like can't no light, some crazy thing. I think it was hitting headers. And wait, let me look this up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was right. It was hitting headers in pitch black. Although now that I watch it again, it's a little. Oh wait, he kicked it too. He kicked it too. Never mind. It was different kind of shots. But you know what though? It's not as impressive when I look at it now. Is because what happened was he saw the pass, and then the lights were turned off, so he had to connect with the ball. Like he already saw the ball, but it's still impressive. It's still like super impressive. But yeah, if you look for like Ronaldo scores in complete darkness, then you can see the video. Oh, why did this get clogged? Oh, is it because this takes too much time? Oh. No, it got clogged. Why did it get clogged? Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Everything's fine. How many did I make? 2,000. Pretty good. Because you like NBA and it's all about dunking. I think you gotta know how tall it's Ronaldo himself, 9 feet in the air. You know what I always want to see? I'm always curious about athletes from other sports dunking. So if Ronaldo hit a ball 9 feet and a rim is 10 feet, that means Ronaldo can dunk very, very, very easily. Are there videos of him playing basketball? No results when I search it up. But yeah, it always makes me curious. Like athletes from other sports, if they can dunk. Oh no. I have to stop production. Let me turn this off. I mean, does soccer have an all-star game? Oh. Oh, the Legends game between clubs. Is it entertaining? Oh, not really. Oh, okay.
もう行くのか。
Unks playing between each other. Yeah, it doesn't sound that fun. Actually, I find soccer a little confusing in the sense that I feel like they have to play so much because what they have their league and the country games. It seems like soccer players have really packed schedules every single year. Oh, so you have league, country games, and then like every few years you have some kind of like cup or tournament. Because like it's very different than American sports because they only play their professional league and that's it. Then they don't play it like anymore. They have no more obligations. But it doesn't seem like it's like that for soccer. Not all the only top clubs have the most packed seasons. For example, the top 4 in the Premier League next season is going to have the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and if you're the league second place, you're going to have a Community Shield game against the winner of FA Cup. What the? And then individual players will also have country obligations, right? No, I think, see, that's that what you just wrote is very confusing to me. Like, I don't know how they keep up with having to play so many matches for like so many different tournaments and such. Hey, yo, what's up, Zupper? Yo, I have to get off soon, actually. But yo, can you tell me real quick what I should make? Sorry to bombard you with this. For Rosie. Every 2 years, yeah, for Rosie. For every 2 years, you'll get called for your country to play. Every continent has a big tournament every 2 years. Is it 2 gloves also? No, 1 glove. Wait, one, no. No. Is it 2 of this? 2 of this. I can look up yours. Oh, thanks. Oh, I can't see the name, but these 2 are part of the same set, right? What do you know what this one is? What's the name of this one? I might not even have it, actually. Yeah, I don't have this. Redeemer glove. Oh, do I actually have to wait a second? How do I get this? I didn't realize I didn't fully upgrade it yet.
共同体 Z7。
私は老軍の牙だ。ちょっと動きにくいかも。管理人が私
Actually, let me go try her out.
ならこれがいい。絶対何か意味があって選んでるはずだし。
Before I log out.
管理人、やっほー。今日すごくいい天気だよ。正面突破の任務だよ。プラン A で行こう。逃がさない。
I really don't know like what I'm supposed to do.
大地の力味わってみない？信号弾を見て。
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, my damage is still so pitiful. Actually, no, it's better. No, my damage is better. Sorry, my damage is better. My ultimate damage is still pitiful. But actually, this is not a slow clear at all. So to get full potential out of Rosie, damage you gotta use skill combo and have enemy burning. Oh. That's... Let me do I have something that I have familiarity with. Let me try it on that one. If I remember. I think it's like this one. No, I don't think. Actually, I don't think it's. Ah, shoot. I don't remember. Maybe it is this one. Actually, it's not this one. But there is one. Okay, so wait. So I have one enemy here. So you said I have to use skill combo and have enemy burning. Skill combo, have enemy burning. Actually, I forgot what even triggers her combo. Not burning now. Oh, there's her combo skill. Why is my damage so pitiful? Oh, it killed it. It killed it. Never mind. Oh, actually, oh, big ball. Oh, there we go. See, big balls. But now I wasted everything. Oh, I think I did it too early. Alright, let's go. So if you use Gilberta, she gives enemy 1 nature and triggers wolf combo. If you use wolf skill before his combo, enemy gets burning and you get combo for Gilberta and Rosie. Oh, let me see if I remember that. Oh shoot. And maybe I could do this. I must have done something wrong. Why aren't you dying? Holy sh! Wait. Did I do it right? Because that was a lot of damage. Damn. Alright, thanks for teaching me. Hopefully I remember it. You didn't even take all of it since after the stabbing she does 2 slashes that deal even more damage. I don't know. I know you said I should do it on a bigger boss, but I'm too scared. All right, I could try it next time. But I gotta get off now because I gotta prepare for something. That's why I short stream today. Yeah, thanks. All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by.